Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today and thank you for watching. Today we're going to talk about how to romanticize your life and live a romantic life. There's nothing better than romanticizing your life, and if you are a big romantic like me, if you love movies and if sometimes you imagine your life as a movie, it can be some great advice for you on how to romanticize your life like you are in a movie and to feel the same sensation that you have when you look at a movie but when you live your life. There is actually a trend on social media to kind of romanticize your life and kind of make it look better, make it feel better also, and I think it goes very well with this channel, talking about femininity, how to feel more feminine. I also have another video about how to live a more feminine lifestyle. I will link it below. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, and to transform yourself into a very elegant and feminine lady. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below. Also follow me on my Instagram. So ladies, how to romanticize your life and live a romantic life. I put on this very floral, romantic, ruffly dress. I love ruffled dresses and very floral dresses, and this color lilac is also super feminine. I put on some flowers because I think that just flowers around you, having flowers around you, makes you feel more romantic for some reason. Flowers are just super romantic. Obviously when a man is courting you, he sends you beautiful flowers, so that's always beautiful. It's always symbolize love and beauty, I think. So my advice number one in terms of how to make your life more romantic is to travel. I think there's nothing more romantic than traveling. You feel like you are in a movie. You go out of your environment. Anytime you feel kind of sad or you feel depressed, or after a breakup or after something bad happening in your life, I feel like traveling makes you really go out of your environment and makes you appreciate what you have around you even more. Because obviously when we are in our city, we have our habits, we always see the same things, and at a certain point you don't appreciate it as much anymore and you kind of take it for granted. So the best thing is kind of to move away from your environment and discover new culture, discover your environment, and it just makes you learn so much about yourself. I mean, there's nothing that makes you feel more romantic, for example, than a trip to Italy, Venice, like on the gondolas and just being around with a beautiful dress, taking some pictures, eating pasta. I mean, there's nothing more romantic than Italy, of course. And by the way, ladies, I have an announcement. I am going to organize a trip with you, my darlings. So anybody that is interested, and anybody that follows me on Instagram already knows that, but I am going to organize a beautiful trip with you, my darlings. It is going to be for next summer in June. I am so excited, and I'm going to put the link down below in case you want to register your email to have all of the information. And when the trip will be available, you will be the first to know, and you all voted for Italy. Of course, the most romantic place on earth. So how to romanticize your life even more, join me on this trip to Italy. We're going to the Amalfi Coast. You all voted for it. It is one of the most beautiful, wonderful place on earth. It is breathtaking. It is very romantic, very luxurious, very elegant place. We're going to learn a lot of history, eat delicious food, have so much fun. We're going to do some feminine activities. If you want, I can also do some feminine workshops so that I can do some activities to develop your femininity. And of course, I'm going to meet you. You're going to meet me and spend all of your time with me. Spend all of your time with like-minded women and make feminine friends. So it is going to be just, I think it's the best idea, and it is going to be just the best trip ever. In case you love it, I'm going to do more. So I'm really excited about it. In case you're interested, feel free to join me on my Instagram. This is where I will put all of the last news for the trip, and also I will do a little Q&A to answer all of your questions, of course. So yes, darlings, traveling is just always the best. I have a big passion for travel. I just want to travel everywhere. Like, you know, I went to New York for 3 months. I was in Dubai 2 months ago for a month. I was in London 2 weeks ago, which was wonderful. I was in Dominican Republic at the beginning of the year. I went to Italy many times, but I haven't been to the Amalfi Coast yet, so it's gonna be my first time with you, darlings. And also, like, I want to visit so many places. I want to visit Asia, I want to visit Africa, I want to go everywhere. I really love traveling, and I think it's just make you grow and learn so much as an adult. It makes you so much more open-minded, and it makes you just so much more interesting. You're such an interesting and elegant lady that is just diversify herself with traveling everywhere, and it's always the best conversations to talk about with people. It's their experiences about travel. Number 2, treat yourself for a fancy dinner, or prepare a beautiful dinner for yourself, or have some tea time, anything that is related to drinking something or eating something. Have an afternoon tea time. I mean, I was in London and afternoon tea was everywhere. It is the best thing ever. Nothing makes you feel more romantic and luxurious than having an afternoon tea, something that an elegant lady out of a movie, put on a long dress like that with florals in the summer, just having a little tea, you know? Or you can create also your own afternoon tea or your own dinner at home, having some nice beautiful decor for your afternoon tea, having a nice table, a nice setting table, some beautiful plates, some beautiful china. At least, you know, once a week, treat yourself for a nice dinner experience, whether that's outside to a beautiful restaurant or even at home. Make the effort to really treat yourself, because that just makes such a difference in your life and you feel immediately better. So you can just dress up and have a beautiful experience, beautiful dinner. And you can all do that by yourself. You don't need someone, you don't need to wait for a man to treat you on those experiences. You need to treat yourself also. For example, you go shopping by yourself and you bought yourself some nice shoes, and you stop by and there's a beautiful place to have a nice tea. You can have a nice tea, or maybe you're with your girlfriends or anything like that. It just adds more to your life to treat yourself to nice places. When you think about living a romantic life, and when you think about movies and everything, the thing that we like the most, when you think about Sex and the City, the thing that we like the most is that they're always going out somewhere fancy, somewhere beautiful. They're always treating themselves, even if you don't have all the money in the world to do all of those experiences. You can still find a way to treat yourself and have a beautiful time, whether that's at home or maybe just having a little tea somewhere. Number 3, adopt a slow living lifestyle. So when we think about a romantic lifestyle, I think we think about kind of those Disney princesses that are just singing and having a little bird there on their window, and just having kind of a life where you're just dreaming and you're just like very relaxed and slow living. So I know that's not always possible to have a slow living lifestyle, especially if you are working, and especially if you have a work that just involve having a lot of masculine energy. Just for example, you're a lawyer, you're not going to be like la 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 singing. No. You need to actually be serious and organized and everything, and be more into action. So having a slow living lifestyle as much as possible when you can. So for my ladies that are, for example, housewives, that's easier for you because you can actually focus more on taking the time to do things and doing things in terms of how you feel and your body and your emotions. For example, taking into consideration your cycle as a woman, because we have different emotions. Our cycle are like everywhere like that. We have 4 phases in our cycle that are radically different one from the other, and we are going to have different experiences, different emotion during the month, because we're a cyclical being. Adopting a slow living lifestyle, it is all about taking that into consideration, and when you feel like you really need to rest, resting. You want to take your time to do something and appreciate it, you will take your time for it. And I know it is kind of a luxury to have a slow living lifestyle. It is easier if you have a partner that is providing for you, if you are a housewife, for example, or if you have a job that is more flexible. But I think it's always possible to add a little bit of slow living here and there, even if you have a job that requires more your masculine energy, for example. You can, for example, take a break one day a week. You decide that it's your slow living day where you take all of your time to just appreciate your yoga routine, appreciate doing your little flower bouquet, appreciate taking time of you and your skincare, walking your dog to the park, doing some meditation. You need some actual time as a woman to feel your body. I always say to you that focusing on your body and your feelings is when you tap into your feminine energy. Next, ladies, of course, invest in romantic, feminine and sexy outfit. Invest in like some kind of floral dresses like that. It just makes you feel immediately like you live in a more romantic lifestyle. Even if you wear some sexy, seductive outfit, you feel also more romantic. Anytime you feel beautiful, it just increase this kind of beautiful romantic lifestyle. Invest in lingerie, sexy lingerie also for yourself. I just always love that advice from Dita Von Teese. She always said to wear lingerie for yourself as like a confident boost. That's just very seductive, and when you're used to it, it's part of you, and it's not just a costume that you're gonna put on and be very awkward with. It is just part of you and your allure.
A maestra of seduction, like someone who truly knows her craft, it knows that everything has to look like you didn't try, like you just are. The lingerie is one of those things. That's why you must wear it every day and enjoy it and wear things that fit you, so you're just like, what? You know, it's not, you didn't put it on for him. You're not like stumbling out of the, you know, out of your bedroom like, oh, I put this on for you and posing. You know, you're already wearing it, and it's like he's lucky he's there and he gets to experience it.
Just make you feel like, you know, those kind of beautiful actresses that you see in movies that are just super confident. Next is have a decor that is romantic around you. Obviously, putting flowers, I really advise you. Flowers are just the most romantic thing, as I said in the beginning. I just want to put flowers absolutely everywhere in my house. Is that is that weird? But look at them. They're just gorgeous. I can look at flowers all day long. I want to see them, and especially because I work from home, I want my environment to be beautiful. I want everything to look gorgeous, to look and represent me. And obviously, when you have a nice, wonderful gentleman that just offers you beautiful flowers, it's even better because it just adds even more romance, because then you think of him, you know. Scented candles also just adds more romance. Anything that's just decor, beautiful gold decor, you know, anything that's feminine that represents you, like pink, white, red, any color that you enjoy. You know, as women, we're very visual and we're creator of beauty, so we love to see beauty around us. Just makes us feel so much better. That's why when you have a beautiful house, most of the time it's the woman that decored it. If you just listen to men, they would have a gigantic TV and a very comfortable couch, and that's it. That's all they need. Of course, I'm exaggerating. You have some very sophisticated men that want a beautiful house, but mostly women, they are the one, most of the time, kind of decorating the house and make it look very beautiful and comfortable and adding flowers everywhere. I just love them, like, and it smells so good, and I just appreciate flowers so much. You need to have also gratitude for the things that you have around you, you know, like feel this positivity, feel this gratitude, and feel this romantic energy. So put on perfume, it just makes you feel like romantic. Imagine yourself in a movie, just dream a little bit. I am a little bit like that. I am a romantic, I dream. I grew up as an only child, and it made me develop my imagination so much. I don't know if it's just me, but when I buy a new dress, for example, I just imagine all of the beautiful adventure that I could have with that outfit. So for me, that's not just an outfit, that's a whole imagination behind it. So for example, I would say I would wear that in Italy or in Greece. Adding more beauty to your life makes you even more dreamy, and it adds even more to your feminine energy, because feminine energy is exactly like that. Feminine energy just go away in the imagination. It is a very creative, super dreamy, super romantic, and super beautiful energy. Next is treat yourself for a spa. I always say that. Or create a spa at home. I just love a spa. I'm just obsessed with it. You know, it's just so relaxing. My favorite thing to do would be probably a mud treatment, especially in the winter. It's just so relaxing because outside it's super, super cold. And so you put on mud and you're like, you feel so warm. I also love to be in a jacuzzi or in a pool. You know, water just makes you feel so much more relaxed. It just helps you live this kind of romantic, slow living, feminine life. Next is have some feminine hobbies. I have a full video about feminine activities that put you in your feminine energy. I will link it below. Yoga, Pilates, dancing. You know how much I love dancing. And by the way, in this travel that I want to organize, I want to do some feminine activities for you so that we embrace really our feminine energy. And I want to do some belly dance workshop or some belly dance session. I will also answer all of your questions. So, oh my God, I'm so excited about it. Also watching some old movies. It just always makes me feel so romantic. Of course, you know how much I love old movies. Audrey Hepburn and Sabrina. It's just one of the ultimate romantic movie. Marilyn Monroe, all of those beautiful comedy. You have also Pride and Prejudice, of course, and Jane Austen. It's just incredible. Also romantic books. Just makes you feel also more romantic. It makes you feel like in this romantic mood. So you read a beautiful book with like beautiful flowers next to you, with a pink dress and some nice scented candles. Like, is there something more romantic than that? Or you can also be in a red sexy dress with some gloves, kind of dancing in front of your mirror. That is also very romantic and seductive. Like, all of that increase your just charm and you're gonna be so irresistible. Next advice would be invest in some nice luxurious item that you really enjoy. Luxury just makes you feel so much better. It makes you feel like elegant. Of course, it makes you feel like romantic, like your life is romantic. Buying some luxury shoes, luxury perfume, beautiful luxury bag. And if you don't have the money for a luxury item, that's completely fine. I think that just being around it, just going to a store and just feeding yourself with the beautiful decor and beautiful luxurious item just makes you feel more romantic and luxurious. Feeling the sensation, the touch of beautiful velvet dress, for example, it just makes you feel more elegant as well. It just makes you have another mood. You can also appreciate, because I think that luxurious items are just like art, and you can also just appreciate it and feel so beautiful around it. It just gives you some inspiration, and it just gives you a boost of like wanting to achieve your goals, for example. Have kind of an abundance mindset, of this mindset of it's going to come to me and I'm just going to take some inspiration for the future. I'm going to feel the luxury because it's going to come to me. You will feel like your life is so much more romantic because just being there makes you feel like that. So that's it for this video, my beautiful angels, beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments down below what makes you feel more romantic in your life. Also, don't forget to subscribe down below and like the video, and also follow me on my Instagram. And also, if you want to join the trip that I'm going to organize in the Amalfi Coast, feel free to follow me on my Instagram. The link is down below, and also you can click in the link down below, put your email, and you will be notified for any update on the trip. Until next time, I'm giving you so much kisses, my darlings, and take care of you. I love you so much. Mwah.